All right, go ahead and introduce yourself for the camera.
But I'm Lil Durag, you know what I'm saying? I'm 23, from St. Louis. I'm a musical artist and shit, fashion designer. I like to do photography, you know what I'm saying? I sketch a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But like my bread and butter, the music though. Like that's what I really fuck with.
So where around St. Louis are you from?
Like growing up, like I lived all over for real. Like I got a lot of family like on the north side, so like that's where like I say I'm from, you know what I'm saying? But I lived everywhere though.
So you pretty much bounced around?
On me, I moved around a lot growing up. On me.
Do you think that made it easier or harder versus someone who stayed in one neighborhood their whole life?
Shit, I mean, I honestly I couldn't even tell you for real, like, cause I don't know what it's like to have lived in one place like your whole life and stuff. I mean, I could see how it would be like easier, cause you know like how you don't got to keep learning people. You know what I'm saying? Like meeting new friends and stuff, like when you change schools or whatever. Like
I always wondered how that would be, because you know I moved around a lot too growing up, so I never really got to stay in one area or say I was from one place, you know what I'm saying? So that always made it hella confusing for me moving around, especially in St. Louis, where everybody always, that's the first thing they ask you is where you from or some shit like that. How would you describe yourself in elementary school?
I remember one time, bro, I got suspended. I had poked this girl like with a sharp pencil. She just started like screaming and shit, like, ah, and like, yeah. I was a good kid though, you know what I'm saying? I used to like play with toys and shit at the crib. Like I was hella imaginative.
So you always been more of a creative type person?
Definitely, bro. Once upon a time, man, I forgot what I did. I just know my dad, bro, I got in trouble, so he had threw all my toys away or whatever. But shit, bro, I ended up making some toys.
What you make them out of?
Like bread ties.
What type of music did you listen to when you were in elementary school?
I listened to what was on 104.1. Definitely what my parents had on, but bro, whatever was on the radio, that's what I was listening to for sure. Like, cause on the bus in the morning, bro, they used to play the radio. Like I remember listening to like the Steve Harvey show and shit. Like they'd play all, you know what I'm saying? They'd play whatever was popping at that time, you know? Drake, Lil Wayne. But I was a Young Money fan for sure. I liked Future too though.
How was it transitioning from elementary school to middle school? You know, I feel like once you hit middle school, stuff changes a little bit.
Basically, I was going to county school. You know, in county school, like more likely like elementary and middle school be in the same school type shit, right? But in the city, it wasn't like that, you know, like a lot of the public schools just wasn't like that. The school I went to wasn't like that, bruh. So when I was in the 4th grade, you know what I'm saying, I went to Holman Elementary or whatever, and then we was living in Berkeley and shit, like, but then we moved to the south side. We was living on like California and shit, so I started going to Careers Middle. No, not Careers Middle, Careers Elementary, you know what I'm saying? It was on the south side of shit, but like, I guess I wasn't really used to like how them kids was type shit, like I don't know, cause like, I ain't gonna fake it, like my first couple years in like public school, like I did find myself like getting bullied a lot type shit. Like I ain't never really get pressed for it until I started like, I guess going to Imagine type shit. But like, I don't know, that shit made me stand up for myself though, I ain't gonna fake it, like, on me. Like I used to have like little problems at home and shit, like most parents, bro, like your kid get into a fight, they come home and shit, you gonna tell them, man, like, you know what I'm saying, don't let them put their hands on you, you know what I'm saying, you get beat up, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna whoop your ass type shit. That was not my parents. Like, I remember like my first time getting into like a fight at school, it was this little short dude, this nigga name was Carlos, bro. He had like some braids to the back, like a Marion, bro. He was like play boxing type shit. We was on the basketball court, the dude was play boxing and shit, man. And then like he fuck around, like hit me in my eye type shit, like I'm 10, you know what I'm saying, like, so shit, when I got hit, bruh, I ain't gonna fake it, bruh. I fell to the ground, bruh. And yeah, shit, teachers had to come, you know what I'm saying, come over there and shit, bruh, cause I was crying. I ain't gonna fake it. I was 10 though. That's what made me feel okay, you know what I'm saying? I was 10, goddamn me. This one made it worse, bruh. So I got home, bruh. I straight got in trouble for getting punched. They told me like, don't get in trouble again, type shit. Like, it was crazy. Like, they didn't really care that I had got hit. Like, they was just mad I got in trouble, bro. They was mad I had got a red card, cuz. So I spent, like, 6th grade going to school and, like, having problems with motherfuckers, but, like, not wanting to get in trouble at home and shit. But, like, after a while, bro, like, I stopped caring, bro. I remember I had gotten into a fight, like, 7th grade, like, at the end of the year, bro. The fight was weak as fuck, bro. Basically, bro, this is what happened, bro. It was this dude named Johnny or whatever, bro. He had wrote, like, something, like, about our teacher, like, on a piece of paper, bro. Like, Miss Mena had a camel toe type shit. And, like, she was kind of a big lady, and she ain't gonna fake it, bro. But, like, Anyway, that was what the paper said. And they was passing it around the class, bro. And then, like, when that mug got to me, like I ain't really care for real. Like, but she was already, like, she basically was hip by the time it got to me. So, like, when it got there, I just shit. She, you know what I'm saying? She was coming over there and shit. So I just left that motherfucker right there. Then she picked it up and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, Brad's got caught. But I don't know. I just know he was mad at me, bro. Like, when he was walking past, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause we was sitting, like, in a row, you know what I'm saying? In kind of like a rectangle type shit. So, anyway, he walked behind me, bro, and, like, pushed me, like, into my desk type shit. And the fight was hella weak, bro. I had stood up and, like, pushed him back and then, like, windmilled his ass. But, like, that was big for me at that time, bro.
And going into high school, did you ever have any girlfriends in high school?
Yeah, on me, I did.
You was more of the being in a relationship type versus...
I mean, bro, like, I was on all bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, looking up, like, at the loop and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, going, like, little basketball games and shit.
Where was your first job?
I was washing dishes, bro, at this restaurant called Rich and Charlie's, I think. But on me, though, it's like a little Italian restaurant.
Was high school when you got into music, or when did you get into making music?
Like freshman year. Like, I had an older, like a older homeboy type shit. He was like a junior, bro. I was a freshman. Like, we had this engineering class. The dude straight could rap. Like, he was rapping for me and shit. And then I'm telling him, like, yeah, that shit tough or whatever, you know? Like, how you do that shit? And then bro was like, shit, nigga, anybody can do that shit. Nigga, you can do that shit. I started, like basically, like, typing up verses on, like, Facebook and, like, inboxing them to him and shit. Over time, bro, I started getting better and shit. So eventually, shit, I started rapping on beats and shit. It was on some straight, like, play the beat on your phone, on one phone, and then record on another phone type shit. Like, on SoundCloud, though. Like, hit record in the SoundCloud app.
At what point did you start really, like, going to a studio versus recording off the phone into the SoundCloud app?
2017, the summer, like, after I graduated, when I met my homeboy Phil, he basically showed me how to use, like, his equipment or whatever. Let me just work in that motherfucker, bro. I was recording my shit, I was recording people, you know what I'm saying? Like, he really showed me, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit a craft, you know? Like audio engineering and shit, like.
So you know how to mix and master as well?
Whew. I can mix to an extent, but master, I'm gonna say no.
But you have a general knowledge of how the studio runs. That's always good for an artist to be able to, because you never know if you're going to run into a situation where you don't have an engineer. You might have to hit record and go run in the booth, you know what I'm saying?
On me.
And then being able to at least, like, mix a little bit down so you can at least bring your vision to light a little easier.
On me.
You have a song out called Feeling Herself. Go into detail about how that record came to be.
Feeling Herself was some lyrics that I just had laying around. I heard the beat, and basically, like, I had just got hip on like that hyperpop, and I was fucking with 100 Gex. So I was just, like, on YouTube looking for tight beats and stuff, and I fuck around, like found that beat, and then, like, how I do it, like, when I just got, like, lyrics in my phone, it's not songs and shit, like, I just go to the different notes and then, like, see if that shit, like, fit or whatever. That's pretty much how I made that song, but, like, I ain't recorded for, like, another year. Basically, like, I don't know, I was having financial issues. Like, I couldn't really afford, like a straight studio session. Like, I wasn't making enough. That's
the thing a lot of people don't talk about, is how expensive it is to be an artist, especially without a label behind you. You have to fund every single thing you do. You used to do shows on the Loop, right?
Yeah, bro, at Cicero's, man.
We skipped over that. I ain't mean to skip over that. Speak on how you came about to go start performing and shit. Oh yeah, matter of fact, did you do any other performances before you started performing down there? Or was that, like, the first one?
Man, my first performance, bro, it was at a poetry mic, a poetry slam in my school, bro. I had this song called, like, 3 a.m. and 314, man. Like, in the video, I got on, like, this big-ass gray polo shirt, like, a random-ass visor, nigga, some fat American Eagle jeans and some Timbs, bro. Like, and I got a fro. But, like, if you watch the video, bro, like, the crowd, like, getting hype as hell, like, cause, like, off camera, bro, like, my homeboy was, like, dancing and shit, and he was turning their ass up. Like, he was a cold-ass hype man, bro.
And then fast forward, how'd you get to doing shows at the Loop and shit?
I used to look up open mics.
And so you started just going down there more often and just continuing going to the open mics?
On me, yeah. Like, I used to do them mugs, like, probably, like, every Sunday. Like,
so you do, like, the open mic scene?
I do. I don't be at them as much as I used to, like, when I first started, but I definitely do fuck with the open mic scene, like, especially here in St. Louis. The artistry there be crazy. Like, people are so talented here, bro. Like, I'm always amazed, bro. I ain't gonna fake it, like, always.
So I've been to one of your shows and I've seen your stage presence, and you have a very, very solid stage presence and a very good performance. So was your stage presence always like that, or did it take you some time to get comfortable enough?
I figure I be nervous, right? But it never stopped me from like doing something, you know what I'm saying? Trying to like move around, and, you know, like I be hella nervous, like, you know what I'm saying? So sometimes, like, a lot of times I be kind of uncomfortable, you know what I'm saying? And like worried about like my dance moves and all that. So when I be hearing, like, you know what I'm saying, like people say that, I be like, damn, like like that's crazy, because like it's like on some fake it till you make it type shit. But I will say this though, like I spend, still to this day, I spend a lot of time like rapping my own music. You can call it rehearsing. Like I spend a lot of time doing that shit, like playing the instrumentals or playing the demos or playing the actual songs, and like moving around to them mugs and rapping them, and like, yeah, like I still do that. Like I rehearse, you know what I'm saying, all the time.
That's something you gotta do. You gotta think at the end of the day, the rapping the job, you know what I'm saying? You gonna put in work into whatever you want to do and be better at.
On me.
So you gotta put in as many hours doing stuff like that. If you could drink one drink for the rest of your life, what would it be?
One drink? Water.
Water? Why?
Because that's the only drink you really need, for real. Like everything else is like just a play off water.
If you could only eat one menu off of McDonald's item menu for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Shit, bro. Apple pie.
Talk about the Fuck It Up song.
Fuck It Up.
How did that come to be?
Fuck It Up. Bro, after I made Feeling Herself, I was fucking lit, bro. Like, I was just lit. So, like I was just in a good creative space. Like, I was really confident, like, in my ability and shit. I recorded Feeling Herself, that was probably, like, July. You know what I'm saying? I recorded that in, like, July. But then I wrote, you know what I'm saying, Fuck It Up, probably, like, I wrote Fuck It Up in July as well, and then, like recorded it, like, that same, like, week that I wrote it, like, I was, like, literally, bro, like, I played it out, and then on top of that, I played it out before I even got to the studio, like I fucking loved, like, that song was so hard to me, like, I was hella proud of myself, like, yeah, Fuck It Up, that shit was perfect, bro, like, that shit came together nice as fuck, like, that shit was hard to me, oh, God.
And you say you dabble in the clothing shit, and I see you got some clothes behind you. Go ahead, show the shirt and explain the brand a little bit. Here, hold it more in front of you.
Alright.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
This the front?
Yeah, this the front. This the back right here. And I wanted to be a part of a collective, you know what I'm saying? So I created my own. Like, everybody had one, like Lil Wayne, like Young Money, CMG, you know what I'm saying, MMG, shit, Future, like, I go on and on, like, all these different, like, cliques, you know? So I came up with my own, you know what I'm saying, Basement, you know? And, like, how I came up with it was, like, basically, like, growing up, like, I used to feel like if my dad could, like, put me, like, in the basement, like, my room and shit, like that's what he'd do. Like, damn near every house, you know what I'm saying, we had a basement, like, my room was down there type shit. So, like, I don't know, I used to feel isolated and shit. So, when I started rapping music, I was definitely talking about that shit. Like how I felt at that time, you know what I'm saying? Like, what I was going through, like, the crib and shit. So, basically, it was just definitely a reflection of that, you know what I'm saying? Like, basically, like, that trouble, you know what I'm saying, youth I had that even made me, you know what I'm saying, basically that made my rapping, like, real, you know what I'm saying, like, good and shit, because I was talking about that shit I was going through. But when I did my first album, 18, like, I hit up this guy, like, for a cover photo, you know what I'm saying, and he basically sold me a digital photo book package. So basically, like, we did pictures for each song on the album, and then, like, he made me, like, this logo. I had a dream, you know what I'm saying, to, like, basically, like, putting my drawings on clothes one day. Like, I didn't know if it was gonna necessarily be, like, merch or what, but I just knew I wanted to do that.
Explain who Juan is.
Shit, Juan, that's my partner. Like we share, you know what I'm saying, like Basement Streetwear, you know what I'm saying, like my clothing brand, you know. He basically helped me bring that shit to life, you know, like. So this logo on the front, like, he made this logo. Like, we was trying to collab on something, you know. Mm-hmm. So we decided, like, I told him about my clothing brand idea because I knew he was an artist, you know what I'm saying. I think I hit him up telling him, like, his drawings and shit was tough, you know what I'm saying. I was trying to, you know what I'm saying, collab, you know.
And what are your plans in the future with the music? What's next for Durag?
Singles, like, that's where I'm in right now. I'm gonna keep working. I'm gonna keep making new music, man. But
any collabs?
My friend Cozy, man. we got something we working on. I gotta tap in with Meso, Spider Guru too. Oh, God.
And if you get any feature right now, money was not an issue, no type of networking was no issue, what feature would you go after, dead or alive?
Dead or alive?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna say X.
X?
I ain't gonna fake it.
That's
Yeah,
hard.
bro.
Yeah, that'll
Dead or alive, X, bro.
Yeah, facts.
God.
That'll be hard. I ain't gonna lie.
Like, bro, slide don't fuck it up.
Type shit. Oh, me. So you was an X fan?
Yeah. On me.
Rest in peace, X.
Yeah, bro, it's crazy.
Is anybody you want to shout out before we get out of here?
Shit, man. Shout out my mama. You know what I'm saying? Letitia Townley. Oh, God. My sister, Jasmine Townley. I mean, my sister's Maya and Kaya Brown. Oh, God. Then shit, man. RP my brother, man. JT, man. Justin Townley, man. That's what it is, though. That's about it, man. Oh, yeah. And my grandma. Oh, God. My grandma Terry. And my grandma Pinky.
Anything else you want to say before we get off here?
Man, just tap in with Lil Durag on anything, you know what I'm saying? Apple Music, Lil Durag, Spotify, Tidal, YouTube, SoundCloud. I'm on all that. You know, Instagram, that's Mr. Lil Durag. Shit, I think Twitter the same thing, Mr. Lil Durag. Even though I don't be on Twitter for real, just follow me on the ground, you know. But,
and leave a message for the kids too before we go.
Man, be yourself. You know what I'm saying? Shit, it's okay to be you. You know what I'm saying? And you decide who that is. You know, on me. Shit.
Alright, Durag, I appreciate you coming through. I look forward to whatever you have in store. I hope there's more music coming, more videos.
On me.
We're gonna go ahead and wrap it up.
Man, right on, Chris, man. It's
Yes,
been real,
sir.
bro. Oh, God.
Make sure y'all go follow at, what was the Instagram?
Mr. Lil Durag.
And all streaming services, Apple Music, Spotify.
Lil Durag, you know
Lil
what I'm saying?
Durag.
Oh, God. Lil Durag feeling herself. Lil Durag, fuck it up. That's all you need. Right on.
Yes, sir.